Shalom, praise all, praise the glory of Yahweh, by Shem Yahshua, by Shem Kakadash, honor is possible. So, it's nice to intellect. Today's lesson is about humility and being humble. What it is and what benefits does it have of being humble? I just want to get right to the Akim. It's Ecclesiastes 2:17. My son, go on thy business in meekness, so thou shalt be beloved of him that is approved. The greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt be find favor before the Most High. So being humble, being in that humble state, man, like that you're trying to, instead of, first I'm trying to explain. So being humble is the opposite of pride. And what's pride basically is like, say mother's everybody, you've been like this in so years, this and the other, flexing shit like that, being like you could, maybe you show like, it's like everybody's like got this, that's not cool, but like being prideful about it because first off, everything we got and everything we get through is through the Most High. So really there's nothing to be prideful about. And the thing is that being realized that everything the Most High, so it is not really ours, that brings us meek, that brings us low, man, brings us humble. Because anything we taken away, man. Anything we have can be taken away and it's happened like that, bro. But if you're humble, bro, staying humble, most I find favor in you. 19. Many are in high place and renown, but mysteries are revealed unto the meek. The mystery of this word is revealed unto the meekness, and that what meek is basically humble. This in a different word, man. For the power of the Most High is great, and He honored of the lowly. So He gives honor to the low, not the people like these millionaires and shit like that, bro. Not even motherfuckers like that, because we are the lowly, man. We are the low. I'm not gonna get Ecclesiastes 1:27. We are that. Remember that this being remember that everything you get is not yours. That's what it is, man. 1:27. This is Ecclesiastes 1:27. For the fear of the Most High is wisdom and instruction, and faith and meekness are His delight. So Most High require your faith, your meekness, based on humility, your fear. Then you be like most of the grace, man. You be like most like long as doing His work, doing all this, man. You need most of the grace. Then I'm gonna get Psalms 25:9. This is Psalm. One off back yourself. 25:9. The meek will He guide in judgment, and the meek will He teach His way. So being humble, most of it guide your judgment what you're supposed to do. Like, alright, you gotta do this, alright, then do that, man. Most of the guide the way you're gonna judge things. Just be meek about it, be humble, and then you're like, what should I show you, man? He's gonna show you. And then you get Psalms 37:11. 37:11. Psalms 37:11. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and delight themselves in abundance of peace. The meek, being humble, you will inherit the earth. A lot of people I think of meek being weak, like like a fragile person. You're meek because you're not really that strong. No, being meek, what it really is, because remember, everything is lost in translation. So meek means humility, being humble about stuff, man. Not being weak, being fragile, like only being bone and legs, and you can fall over at any moment. Being meek is like being humility. They have humility, man. That humbleness, and if you have that, you shall inherit the earth. It's plain and simple. Or you must assume. Of course, you gotta be part of the elect. Part of the elect, and you've always been worried about that, man. That's one of the things you need is being meek and having that meekness. Next, I get Matthew 5:5. It says in Matthew 5:5, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. So bless the meek. That was most. That's how that way how it's to bless the meek because they're gonna inherit the earth, man. To bless the meek, meek shall like I read earlier. The meek most likely will guide our judgment. So being meek, being humble, being humble will greatly benefit you in this truth, man. Greatly benefit you. We get Zephaniah. A second, Zephaniah. Then we get Proverbs 22:4. 22:4. Proverbs 22:4. By humility and the fear of the Most High are riches and honor and life. So fear and humility are the well. It says. Let me say it again. Second. Proverbs 22:4. I just lost my moment for a sec. But humility and fear of the Most High are riches and honor and life. So all of those combined, it only needs meekness and fear of the Most High. Because truly, man, everything we get is not of the Most High. Not out of us, but of the Most High. Read me real quick. Proverbs 22:2. The rich and the poor meet together, and the Most High make her all of them. So basically, like, either rich or poor, it's up to the Most High, man. Up to the Most High, either which one, man. But I finally get Proverbs 16:19. 16 and verse 19. Better it is to be of a humble spirit, the lowly, than divide the spoil with the proud. It's better be humble than be prideful. That's all it is, man. Don't try to like flex. Like people like I'm a flex. Got a Rolex, got a new house, new apartment. And like don't want to brag, bro. Kind of like I'm good on job on if you get that shit, right? But don't be like, yeah, man, I got all this. Like don't do it, man. Because being humble, that's the. Because if everything, man, there's a balance to it. Right, you should like, hey, you should you're doing good well for yourself, not being an asshole about being prideful about it. But there is a line that you will cross. You try to keep it more and more. It's called balance. It's basically there's all this balance, man. And that one goes all according based on Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, Bashim Hakadash, the next like Shalom.